Morning, fellas. We are at mid-season break number 5, and we are going to be looking at Jeff and Ladelaide, two former real-life champs, and actually they'll be playing each other next, and we'll be watching that one. But I think I fixed the audio last time, so hopefully now we can start listening to this properly. Let's have a look at Jeff to begin with. Purple and brown. Purple because a little throwback to when Aman had purple hair. None of you will remember that, or at least most of you won't remember that. Sammy will. Aaron should. And brown because completely not to do with race, obviously. Let's have a look at his team. Appearances. Lindelof is 2020 icon. Hazard is 2017 icon. This was probably the worst icon I could find. There was no other option. 2018 icon is Jay Rodriguez. Andre Schürrle was his 2019 icon. Yeah, of all the people and all the teams, Jay Rodriguez was the one that I was least happy with including, just because, what a shit pick there. But I couldn't find anyone else. Sorry, Aman. Anyway, in terms of appearances, pretty settled. Sidibe Target and Van Dijk in defence. In fact, that back four has played all season together, so that's pretty good. Does that mean he hasn't been conceding many goals? Nope, not at all. Conceded 20. So nice to know that having a settled back line does fuck all for your defence. Hazard, ever-present. Bruno Fernandes, I think, has the most assists this season. He's got 7. I believe that's the most in the league. Let's look at average ratings. Hazard absolutely smashing things at 779. That is the top in the league. Van Dijk 733. AU 730. That's crazy. 9 goals for Jordan Ayew. Oh yeah, he's level top goal scorer, isn't he? Bruno Fernandes down at 732. I mean, they're kind of a 4-man team, if that is even a thing. I don't know if that's a thing, but they seem to be it so far. Fred's actually having a good season, but after that, it's nothing special at all. And in fact, Krul's not doing very well. Ross Barkley's having a poor season. Target and Lindelof are just not good either. Nor's Almiron. So yeah, if there is a thing as a 4-man team, I think Aman is it. Goals, so quick look again, like I said, Ayew 9. Who's he got as an option up front? Jay Rodriguez, as we said. Sarr. Yeah, you don't really have much options going up top. So it could be a struggle if Jordan Ayew does get injured. In terms of assists, Bruno Fernandes there. He is playing this 4-5-1, which is probably the best thing for him to be doing given his lack of forward options. And that, actually no, let's have a quick look at his schedule. Started off slow, 3 draws and a loss in his first 4. But then after that, nice little middle of the season. So 3, 6, 7 games, 1-4 of his 7 games in the middle. Little bit of a tricky patch last couple of weeks, losing to Loxton and drawing to Flash. But those are pretty decent teams. And then he's got Ladelaide next, that'll be a big one. But yeah, interesting season actually. It's a little bit mixed, very dependent on 4 players, and we'll see. Let's go to Ladelaide. I'll try not to be biased, but oh my god, look at that sexy kit. That's phenomenal. I mean, I don't think I was biased in any other format, not with the pick of icons, not with anything, but I did spend an extra 20 seconds doing this kit compared to everyone else's. And it's red and yellow, obviously, for the old Adelaide days. Hugo Lloris, captain. Son as a vice captain. That's an interesting one. Let's look at the team. They seem to be playing 4-5-1 generally. Nampali's Mendy as my 2017 icon. I actually drafted this guy like 5th or 6th round, I think. What an absolute nightmare that was. Trippier 2018, he was actually a good one. Seri 2019 and Andreas Christensen I drafted this year. He's actually played every game so far this season for me though. as has Vardy and N'Golo Kante, Robertson and Didi. If you look at this midfield, I remember thinking this at the time when I was adding them, it's a very strong midfield, like as in defensively and physically. Don't mean good, although it's not bad. Look at Doucouré as well. Like physically, this is a tough team to get around. Salah, what the fuck is Salah doing on the bench here? Although maybe it's not normally happening because he's actually started 12 games. I mean, in theory, this team is actually really strong. I don't think I'm just being biased here. There's a little bit of a weakness in defence, but you've got Robertson on the left side and Bowley up there. Emi Buendia, Vardy, Hugo Lloris is suspended for the next game, which is going to be tricky, but I think this is a really strong team. You can see it in the ratings, so quite a lot in the green. Vardy, Christensen, Son, Bowley, Robertson, and Didi and Didi and Salah leading the way for the team. Not really scoring many, which is perhaps a little bit surprising. Vardy on 5, but then Salah, Son on 3. So not scoring as many as you'd have thought. Salah with 4 assists. Is anyone playing badly? Doucouré's had 8 sub appearances, which does influence how their ratings go, so you can't really read too much into that. Trippier was given a chance at right back by the looks of things, but hasn't performed, hence why it looks like Sergio Aurier is now the starting right back. And Hugo Lloris, goalkeeper ratings I think are always a little bit lower in general, but he hasn't exactly been a star man for the boys. In terms of schedule, started off with a loss against Loxton, a couple of wins, last win, last draw. It's been very up and down. Gets a little bit of form coming up in the last 6 games with 4 wins. So maybe slightly on the up, but yeah, probably the most mixed bag team so far that we've looked at. And they've got Jeff, as we said, next, and Flash, and then Bugles, and then Tap and Can. So a couple of tricky ones. There may be, well actually no, 8th and 9th. So a lot of mid-table fixtures coming up for Ladelaide, and we will see if they can progress, because really they should be up there. They're 3rd favourites for the league, so they should be up there, and we'll see how that goes. That's a lot. Ladelaide and Jeff done.